This is my Kawasaki Ninja H2R, and we're doing a full carbon fiber build on this thing, and it's about to get crazier. If you guys don't know, if you've been living on a rock, starting a new carbon fiber company called Corsa Carbon, make sure you go check it out. And we're hosting a meet June 21st. If you watch this video, come to the meet. This is the flyer right here for you guys. It's gonna be insane. We're gonna have my old Fireblade that I sold to my homie. We have that build. We're gonna have my H2R build. We're gonna have an H2 build. Well, my H2 build. That was the first build we did with Corsa Carbon, the new company, as well as the X-Trenta 2, which is coming probably next video for you guys. So stay tuned, drop a like, subscribe. This is gonna be insane. As you guys see, if you guys missed the last video with the H2R, we did actually a front rotor delete because I wanted to show those beautiful exposed forged carbon wheels. And yeah, this bike just looks absolutely menacing right now. We also put a carbon fiber race fuel tank on, which is probably gonna come off for the meet just because this is a 1.5 gallon and the the OEM seat does not fit with it. So it'll probably be gone, but for this video, we're not gonna be doing any of this. As you guys can see right here, this is the side fairing that we already took off, just like this side. It's missing on this side, as you guys can see, and this is the internals of the H2R. Absolutely insane, full carbon. And of course, we added a ton more carbon because we're doing the world's first full carbon fiber H2R. And that piece has a sliver of cheap, disgusting plastic that we obviously need to change to make this a true full carbon build. You can barely even see it, but I'm not gonna lie, when you're on the bike, it's noticeably different because we've done it on the H2 and I absolutely love that mod, which is why we got this piece right here. Little details, we are the only carbon company that offers this piece. As you guys can see, this is the outer carbon piece with a carbon wing, and then this little cheap plastic piece, and this is the part that is visible, just the edges of this thing. You can see also the internal from down here, so you'll be able to see this since it's on this side. But you know, it's very minimal, but trust me, it's all about the little details like this. When somebody sees this, if you know, it completely finishes the look. So now we're gonna be taking this off and we're gonna be installing this just like that, and then it'll be a true full carbon side panel. No plastic whatsoever on this bike. Same thing on the other side. And we also have these also very, very exclusive. I don't know many companies that do offer this, but this is definitely the first time I do it, and I did it on my H2 and I absolutely love it because I've always complained about these butt cushion pads that just don't match the vibe of the bike. They just don't look as premium. So that's why we have these, which do I have the right side? Yes, I do. Are gonna go just like that right here, carbon on carbon, which is gonna look absolutely insane. So to finish that full carbon build, it's gonna look so sick. And like I said, since unfortunately this tank, even though it was custom made for me, as you guys can see, unfortunately it's a roll race type of build, which doesn't fit with some of the OEM pieces I have. You need the full race tail for it and stuff like that. So far, what we're gonna be doing is actually installing back my OEM tank, which I don't know if I'll film it for this video. This is mainly to install the rest of the Corsa Carbon parts, which are these, and we have already installed some other carbon pieces. So these are just the final touches for the world's full carbon fiber HR, the world's first, excuse me. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. And like I said, I think in the future, I will be sacrificing this tank and we are getting a full carbon fiber tank cover. Unfortunately, you know what I mean? Nobody makes a proper full carbon fiber tank for the H2R. Even this tank right here is actually a fuel cell and it's a big tank cover for it. So nobody makes a proper full carbon tank. And I'm assuming it's for reasons because, you know, the gas eventually will corrode the carbon from the inside. So I'm not really sure about the details, but for now, I think just seeing the H2R in full carbon like this is absolutely insane. So I was like, I can't have the OEM tank back on. So we're getting it also because we do offer the full carbon tank cover. We also offer the half one, but I'm going with the full carbon tank cover and just going all crazy with this, similar to what we did with Alex's Fireblade. If you guys missed the last video, he did a half cover, so we're doing a full cover on the tank, which will be coming eventually. Not for this build, not yet, but eventually that's the plan, just to make this full carbon. Yes, it's gonna be a cover, not a full carbon tank, but everything else, including that subframe, is full carbon. This is a true full carbon subframe and not just a cover. So the only cover that we're gonna have is gonna be the tank, but at least it'll give it that full carbon fiber look. And then my H2R will be complete, at least aesthetically wise. And then we still have a lot more stuff that we're gonna be doing to it. And the build, let's just say, is not even close to being done, but at least it'll be carboned out. As much green titanium bolts. If you guys missed the build, every single titanium bolt is green and custom made for this bike. And we have even bigger pieces like this suspension link, even the kickstand assembly, even the spring, that's green titanium. So this is by far the world's craziest H2R. And it's only gonna get crazier and crazier because that's how we do it here. So make sure you drop a like and subscribe because nobody's doing it like us, man. A crazy build on an H2R. We're doing a build on the Extrenta. We're doing a build on the Super Veloce. We're getting the top of the top exclusive bikes and we're making them better and better. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying these builds. So let me know down in the comments below if you guys are enjoying builds and if we should do more builds. I have so many ideas, man. But of course, we need a lot more money and we need a lot more time and effort to do builds. So support the channel, please. Or get yourself some Corsa Carbon stuff. Well, not yet, because technically we haven't launched yet. By the time this video is up, we're just doing these builds so we can promote our meet on June 21st, like I said. But then after that, Corsa Carbon will be available. And yeah, it's just, you know, start of a new company that I'm super excited for. I feel like I'm the perfect candidate to start a carbon company. So given that I have, I don't even know how many full carbon bikes at this point, but this will be insane. So let's get this build going. Simon, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it. He's ready. He's ready. Let's do it. So we're gonna start this install and I'll update you guys about every single piece once we throw it on. All right, boys. This panel is on. This is the coolant side. We already did the other side, so flip it around without spilling any coolant. You guys can see now it's full carbon in and out. The whole thing. Look at the top right here. Fitment is beautiful. And then now we're gonna throw it on. The other side is already on. Let me show you guys. As you can see, it's that entire sliver piece right here all the way to here. This is when I noticed that I'm like, okay, this is really sick. Because when you're on the bike, it used to be just cheap plastic and now it's true carbon on carbon, which I was concerned about the fitment, but as you can see, beautiful. And you can also see it briefly, the front, and you can also see it like right here, like I was telling you guys. Well, I can't even stick the phone there, but you know, the entire anal panel is carbon. Look at that. Carbon on carbon on carbon. Doesn't get much better. Now we're gonna top it off with some green titanium, and then we're done with the front. And then we got the rear cushions, which should be easier, but also I think these will be a huge, huge difference actually. Believe it or not, even though this is a huge piece, it's like a little detail, but this is super noticeable. I noticed it like on the H2, made the bike look so different. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's throw it on. Woo. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It is almost 10 at night. Only me and Mr. Simon are still here. Everyone left, completely everyone. We've been working on this thing and she is finally complete. Look at her glow. As you guys can see, we have put back the OEM titanium, well, OEM, the aftermarket titanium, the green ones. Had to cut them, rethread those just so they can fit flush, because you know it gives it more of a finished look this way. It looks way cleaner, and plus, like I said, those are very pricey green titanium custom bolts. So put them back on, everything's good. She's looking complete. This carbon piece looks absolutely insane and amazing. And also put back the OEM tank. with all the carbon pieces as well. And all the green titanium bolts. Like I was saying, we're debating doing a full carbon tank cover. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. As you guys can see the bike right now, you know, I think it looks good, but I don't know, with seeing it before with the full carbon tank made me want to really, truly carbon out this whole thing. And I'm thinking about also doing carbon fiber lever guards, you know, so I think that's what we're missing, carbon lever guards, maybe a full carbon tank cover. Depends if you guys think yes or no. I kind of still like, you know, the satin chrome, but I think a carbon cover would look even sicker. And finally, the last touches, look at these guys. Look how much more cleaner and high-end, and look at that fitment. Of course, a carbon, baby. That tail looks absolutely beautiful now. Way, way nicer than these, where are they at? There you go. These cheap rubber things. So, yep, got rid of these guys and installed the beautiful carbon fiber ones. And now the entire tail looks like it's full carbon. Looks way more premium. So don't forget, June 21st, come check it out. I'll probably be riding in on this thing or the Extrenta. I don't know, I'll leave that as a surprise last minute. Look how menacing this thing looks in the dark. And now, believe it or not, I gotta ride this thing at night. It's pitch black outside and I have no headlights. It's okay, right? It's okay. Probably. Yeah, well, especially missing one front rotor. See, at least that's good because it's night, it's gonna be cold, so my other front rotor is gonna be cool. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. We're trying to be positive, Simon, come on. Yeah, so everything is back on. Like I said, this inner piece also extends all the way to the bottom right here. It goes all the way to the top. And there she is, the full carbon H2R with the seat on, looking complete. Can't stop looking at it. Especially with that front wheel exposed, the carbon. It looks very sick. Shout out to Simon and the Molly boys. We stayed the hell after hours. Well, me and him stayed, but usually we all stay after hours finishing these projects, and now she's finally complete. But yeah, there you go. Just a quick little install video. Next up is gonna be the Extrenta. So please subscribe, drop a like, and come to the meet June 21st. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're doing a ton of carbon giveaways, merch. We're gonna have food, everything covered pretty much. It's gonna be a good time. It's just a way for us bikers to get together, enjoy some cool bikes, enjoy some new rare builds, and just meet everyone. So see you guys June 21st right here at Molly Motorsports. And yeah, you guys saw the flyer. Share it. I'll see you guys soon.